Welcome back to the channel. Today we're working on our bedroom remodel. This bedroom remodel is a part of like a bigger home remodel, but we're starting with this room. We've gutted, rebuilt everything the way we wanted it, and now we're finishing the walls. Instead of doing a traditional painted wall, we decided to do a paper technique, which involves gluing paper to the wall. It's pretty simple, but it has a cool effect. It gives the wall texture and dimension and variation of white. We wanted white walls, but not solid white. And we accomplished that, even though it's not exactly how we thought it was gonna come out. We have debated about if we're happy with it. We are. We're gonna stick with it. We're not changing the walls. The walls are pretty awesome. Let me try to show you. It's hard to see because we got terrible lighting in here, but look at it, it's crazy. The ceiling, we wanted to be more solid white, so we doubled up the paper, super thick, so that you can't see the variation of the drywall through it. And in doing that, we ran out of paper. We've been waiting for more paper to come, and it came. So we're getting right back into the project, and we're gonna be finishing up the ceiling. Let me show you that. So this is what we have to do right here, and then the papering is 98% done. Then we have to seal it. Sealing it is the final touch. We use a clear sealer on all the walls and ceiling, and what that does is seal the paper so it doesn't get dirty, it doesn't peel off, it's a hard, smooth, cleanable, solid surface, and it'll last a long, long time. Also, through this video, we're working in a very empty room. The space is void of anything, so we have an echo. The echo makes the audio sound terrible. It sounds bad to me right now, so I can totally understand why we're getting complaints about the audio, but it's not the camera and there's nothing we can do about it until we get the bed and the bedding and curtains and all that stuff in here. That's gonna block all this sound vibration. So this is Ashley's gluing station. Here's our wallpaper paste. So Ashley has the paper. This is a roll of just white paper, and it's not super thick, but it works. We're gonna rip it up into big chunks and get ready to finish this ceiling. Since I'm sitting here waiting for Ashley to glue up some papers for me, I guess I'll keep talking. Today, we picked up something pretty cool for the room. I'll give you a sneak peek. It's dark in here, I know, but there's a door. We're gonna be replacing this door, which actually doesn't look that bad, but these doors are like kind of mobile home doors. They got the mobile home cheapo hinges, and they're kind of beat up like this. So we're gonna be putting new doors in all the rooms, but we're keeping the flush door, like the smooth slab. We're keeping that style. We don't want 6-panel doors or anything like that. It's just not the style we're going for. These type of doors, we love them. They can look dated or they can look very modern. It all depends on the door and the style of the house. We're hoping to have a very clean, minimal, modern type feel. I don't know if modern is gonna really be fitting, but at least clean and minimal. And we just wanted a clean, smooth door surface. It's gonna look good when it's done. So we got the ceiling all done last night, and then this morning we sealed it, all the walls and the ceiling with the sealer. So you can see that it's all got a nice shine to it. It's sealed up, and that means it's not gonna get dirty, and it's gonna be a nice, hard, smooth surface. It looks really good in here. Now we're ready to start working on the closet framing that I've been telling you guys about. These closets are not done. You can see the raw studs, and we've been keeping this kind of a mystery, but you're gonna see it come together right now. These are just regular galvanized like framing, like structural supports. And what I did was I spray painted it black because I wanted it to look better. I'm gonna keep you guys in suspense about this until you see it come together. This is the wood that we're going to be using to span across the top of our closets. It's a 4x4 untreated, and we're going for kind of like a natural look in our house. A lot of woodwork, and it's going to be almost like a I don't know, that timber frame kind of feel, but not so much. We're not going for a true timber frame, but just some nice heavy wood instead of just trim around the closets. Like that. Look at that, perfect. It didn't quite fit, it almost fit. I just wanted to take a little bit more off the end to loosen it up. But the problem we're having is that the wood, being a 4x4, just has a slight curve to it, and it's really hard to bend it out. It's so thick. I need to push it that way, push it in a little more. So I'm just trying to figure out how to really push it, because it's hard to bend a 4x4.
You lost it?
Yeah. Whoa, it lowers.
Wait, hold it. Just hold it. Okay? Just hold it.
Alright, I have a plan to push this beam up into place. Let me show you the gap.
So that gap.
I got the straightest board I could find, but it's still a little bit bowed. So I'm going to try to force it into place, screw it, so I can get an accurate measurement for the legs. Now in theory, this should work, so let's hope it does. I got a scrap piece of 2x3, and I'm going to be screwing that to the wall temporarily. I'm also going to need my clamp, but instead of clamping, I'm going to be spreading. So I'm going to pop that off, put it on the other end. So what I want to do is screw this piece of wood here to give me something to push against. Let's see if that'll work. Perfect. Now I can put in my long screws to hold it up in place. Oh, let's see if that holds. Perfect. To get black screws that matched my black brackets, I just spray painted, I just poked them through this cardboard, and spray painted a whole bunch of screws black. Alright, I got my uprights cut and sanded. That's basically what it's going to look like. Now this part is a little bit scary because I'm going to have to attach these with these long screws, and the last thing you want to do is see screw heads on the front of your trim. If the walls were still open and I could have screwed them in from the back side, that would have been better. But I really wanted to finish the walls before putting these in. So what I'm going to do is drill some holes, put the screw in it, and then set a wood plug over the screw to hide it. So I cut a bunch of 1/2-inch pieces of dowel. This is poplar. It's gonna contrast a little, but in a good way. And we're gonna be gluing them right into these holes. So while the glue is drying, we're gonna work on the door. When this is all dry and set nice and hard, we're gonna come back and cut these flush, sand them, it's gonna look so cool. So let's get this old door out and the new door hopefully in today. You can see it's 2 separate pieces of wood
Yep.
to build out the jamb. All right, change of plans. We've decided to stop on the door. We took the door out. We put a new piece of wood under here. That's to keep that floor level going out into the hallway that we want to maintain. But we decided that it would actually be easier to lay the flooring first and then put the door in. That way we don't have to work the flooring under the door. So we're skipping a door. We're going straight to the floor. That means cleanup. We're vacuuming, we're sweeping, we're getting all the dust out of here. So even though these haven't dried for 24 hours, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them. They're dry enough. That way we can get all the sawdust out of here. That looks so good. I told you guys to wait until it was done and it'll all make sense, it'll all come together. When I first built these closets, it looked like there was missing something. And it didn't make a lot of sense, but I hope you can see it now. How cool that is, how simple that is, and how just using some 4x4 lumber, we create this kind of really cool, chunky wood effect instead of just standard closet trim of 1x nailed to your wall. So nice and solid, really gives some awesome character to the room. These plugs worked out good. Look how smooth those are. What do you think? Should I have gone with the grain, or is it okay to be random like that? I'm okay with them standing out a little. I knew they were going to be lighter, but I wanted that. But I don't know if I should have stuck with the grain. So cool. And these were only a couple dollars each. You don't have to buy the fancy stuff, just paint it black. So neat. And that's gonna tie together with some more hardware and stuff that we're gonna be doing in the room. So I think that's all we're gonna share today. The sun is starting to go down and we're gonna lose light in here fast. So I think we got a lot done today and it feels good. Or at least a lot done in this video. Mm-hmm. These usually take a couple days. The ceiling's done, the room is sealed. I love the light, slight gloss on the finish. The closet, look at it. I can't get over it, it looks so good. We imagine this stuff in our mind and it's so fun when it finally comes together and you can see what it's gonna look like. The next step is flooring, so we're ready for that. Ashley vacuumed, the floor is ready, we're all set.
We'll probably do that tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning we're gonna be excited. We're just gonna start. It's gonna be quick. We'll have it done in one day.
Yeah.
So next video, I don't know, but maybe flooring. So until next time, take care.
Bye.